Howdy, y'all. My name is Price, and welcome to Blueprints. All right, y'all. Woo! It's been a little bit for me. It has been, gosh, probably like 5 days, 6 days, almost a week. Who knows? It's been a bit. What day are we on? 49. Okay. So then I'm pretty close to caught up with what. Oh, hey, we got special delivery. Got to remember about that. Pretty much caught up to, mouse sensitivity, hold on. 2, 3. All right, that should, why does that feel weird? Hold on. All right, my controller was plugged in. Okay, real quick, give me this. Sleeping mask, gems, keys. Okay, hell yeah. Thank you. Why did I get the gems and keys? Do I have something special that gives me that? Is that just something that always comes with the special orders, like a couple random things? I'm curious. Anyway, so I mostly got up to what's on the channel right now, I guess, because the episode that I just put out today was day 47. So I've seen comments from the days preceding that. I've been doing my best to read them. And, you know, y'all been doing great. Y'all have not been spoiling me. I love it. And some good tips, some good reminders. There's so much to look out for, y'all. My goodness. The more I play, the more I learn. The more I read, the more I learn. Ooh, we could shrine it. Because I do need a new blessing. Sorry, it's early. I'm froggy. Gosh, this is tempting. It's like long term, this is the way to go. So let's go ahead. Let's do it. And I'm just going to drop everything. Okay. All right. So I don't think this has always been here. I remember we saw something. Something tells you it should stay that way. Oh, hold on. Y'all. I have to, right? I have to. Oh no. I gotta. Something tells you it should stay that way. Oh no. Please don't ruin everything. Please don't ruin everything. Oh man. The key does have to be like, oh thank God. Oh man, that's right. I think there's like a cursed key or something like that. Oh man, I feel like I remember reading something about this. Like it said something in the room with the idol or something. And I remember thinking, oh, it could mean the shrine. All right, come on. Is there a way that I can just like go faster than this? No, I just have to click it. I'm gonna give you all the money. So I'm curious. 48. So last time I did like 44 or something like that, I think. And that's when we got the Blessing of the Tinkerer. So will this also give us the Blessing of the Tinkerer? Like, is it like a tiered system? Or is it just random? Berry Picker. I've gotten the Berry Picker before. This is going to last for 5 days, but those are basically just a handful of rerolls each run. So that's not bad. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe it's still random, but, you know, based around the kind of money you have is how maybe like long it is and stuff. Okay, so I've had some thoughts. I do need to go down and open up the Sanctum. Oh, is this? Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to think. Do I want to go down this way? I have some thoughts with what to do. I don't think I want to go down that way, actually. So a lot of y'all pointed out to me I need to slow down. All right, and you're right. I go back and I look at some of my footage and I go, oh, whoops. But also, I think I've gotten a little ahead of myself. I haven't seen any of y'all's responses to this stuff, but I've gotten a little ahead of myself, I think, with messing with this. trying to be able to go into there. I don't know for a fact that I can go into there. I don't know for a fact that I'm going to be able to get that boat to do it, but I do know for a fact that there are a bunch of chests down there that I want to try and open. So, I want to, A, if I can get the master key, or B, if I get another one of those runs where I have like 10 keys, I want to be able to come down here and try opening chests. Even if I can get in here, if I have enough, if I've got the pump room and I can get that down and I've got a couple of extra keys and we've kind of reached the end of our run and I can run back here, I would like to be able to try and open those. So I want to drain the reservoir, and like that'll be our main goal with the reservoir. Is I'm not going to worry too much about trying to get over there for right now. That is still something I'm going to have in my mind, but focused on, well, let's just see what's in those chests. All right, keep it simple, Price. You don't need to keep going super far ahead. So we're gonna head on over and open up the Sanctum, as I kind of like to do. Man, oh man, this cost me a lot of steps in the morning. Now, the thing is I get so excited sometimes, y'all, that I just run right through places and I run right past things. Right past things. What in the hell? Oh, man. Okay. So we've got busted in spot. We've got this red door with a power. Okay. Gosh, I gotta think now. So we've got this red door, which, red door, red rooms, curse rooms, furnace maybe? Trying to think what could provide power to this. Or, something I haven't seen yet. Like there's all kinds of external factors, but this door right here. Okay. Let me look. I'm going to keep going forward because there may be more of these doors. I noticed y'all pointed that out. Someone said like, Price, oh my gosh, you just need to slow down. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I watched my footage and I couldn't even see it the first couple of times I watched through. And I watched again and again and again. I was like, oh my God, you're right. There was a little thing there, just a little nook. So I do need to try and be a little more careful with that. Let's go ahead and open this. A couple other things. I have drawn myself a nice little grid map of the house, of the manor. And as I'm going through, much like we did with the paintings beforehand, to get the, oh gosh, what is it? If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes or whatever. We're going to do that with the chess pieces. So I'm going to try and pay attention every room we go into, look for the chess pieces, write down some info on them, like what type are they and what like color are they and that kind of thing. And that might help us with some other stuff. I just wanted to come and look around in here again. Gosh, the music is so intense in here. It's like flipping Enya. My goodness. That was for the old ones. All right, let's keep going. So yeah, just a lot of recentering and focusing on different aspects of this. I'm trying to slow down and see, because there might be another one of those paths. But I'm curious about it. The red room, right? This red door over here. So this is the only thing that we're seeing here for right now, right? Let's just do another look. Where could that be powered from? Gosh. My goodness. Because, like, it could be as simple as... No, it's not going to be as simple as, oh, the boiler room is on. Right? And then that's on. It's not going to be that simple. Good. The music, just the tonal shifts that go on. All right. Yeah, it cost us a lot of moves to do all this stuff that I did today. But... it's all right. It's all right. Now I can't head back up this way because I would need the key card and everything. I don't know why this just jumped out to me that it's like red, but I think that's just, you know, there's red stuff around. Okay. So then, yeah, like I said, gonna be wanting to pay attention to the chess pieces. Gonna be really focused on if I get the pump room, trying to get it so that the reservoir is just drained. And, you know, then we just have other goals based around if we get there. The drawing room, or the drawing room, my nemesis. I have ideas, and if one of my ideas is the answer, not only am I going to be furious, I'm going to, like, have to go do some digging into the history of this series, because I believe I said what it would be early on, and then I was convinced I was wrong. Okay. Getting the silver key could be nice, but I do not need it this early on. Let's grab the corridor just so we can go forward. Keep my eye out for some stuff. Okay. So, didn't look for a chess piece in the main hall, but, I think in the study, if I remember correctly, that's like the queen is on that square. I think, I need to get into the study again. There's a couple rooms where it's like, yeah, there's a lot of rooms that's like, yeah. Okay. Kitchen would not be terrible to get. Let me think. Like, getting it this early on lets me know that I can come get some food. I can read what the dining hall is going to be. Yeah. And I don't want to waste the wild berry. It's like I could bedroom, but why waste the spaces this early on? Okay. So, what's on the menu today? We got the main course will be stuffed wild quail, so the trophy room. All right, well, that's good to know. +5 for every green room in your house. I think when I eat it, not as I go along, I will get those. +15. Well, I don't have any money right now. That's right. I spent it all on the blessing. So I just need to remember to use my blessing. Oh, and one of y'all let me know. This is so great. I'm glad that I, go and I read the comments after the fact. If the sink is on, which we don't have power right now, or water to the sink right now because I have taken it away from there. You can refill the watering can. That's super cool. Okay. Office has a computer. Nice. Costs 2 gems. Not nice. Has a gem, so really only costs 1 gem. All right, I'll do it. Having access to a computer this early on is pretty nice. Could do an experiment. Could do the security stuff. Should spread some money, which will be spread through the handful of rooms that already exist. Okay. Spread gold. Spread it now. Return to menu. Log into network. Swan song. Okay. Staff services. Special orders. Place a special order. We would like, so the next time we come through, so this time, I gave myself the sleeping mask. That's right. So I should draft bedrooms. Let's grab the shovel. Yeah, let's do that. That would be a good one. All right. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. Let's do the lab. It's always nice to just get my experiment going. Not as crucial now that I'm not on the Blessing of the Tinkerer, but the Blessing of the Tinkerer just gave us so much to do with here. All right, set up an experiment. Continue with an experiment. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, whenever you draft a red room, the next time you open a locked trunk. Okay, let's do this. Next 3 times you open a locked trunk, add a small chest to the entrance hall. I like that. Don't know that I'm having an archive. Don't know that I'm going to draft a red room, and I don't want to just lose steps when I do that. We've done the aquarium thing. It was fun and could have a lot of value to it, but and then setting your dice to 2 is also not bad, but I like this. It's items. Let us start the experiment. Okay. Now, That's all I can do from there. Let's go ahead and open this guy up with our March of the Count. And Oh, enter. All right. So, y'all, I gotta get me a new red letter, let me tell you. Okay. Utility closet, commissary turns down, so it's like, spare bedroom, I would get moves for going through. But you know what? I'm gonna grab the utility closet because walking back through these other rooms, I'm gonna find the money that's left behind. It's nice to get the utility closet. Might as well go ahead and get it out of the way earlier so I'm not like wasting the space later on. And then we just do what we try and do where I use the entrance hall and the foundation and really try and push to the right first. All right. The utility closet. But I got to remember, I should be drafting more bedrooms specifically for the purpose of, what do you call it? Using the sleeping mask. I forgot that that's what I give myself, right? Yeah. Okay. Money. Yeah, I was going to say. Got to have some around. Do I want to buy something on my way through? Could buy a couple bananas. Yeah, let's get a couple bananas. Sort of pay for the moves that it took me to go through this zone. All right. Key card system is off. I got to remind myself of that. But that's fine. So it just means when we find the security room, we know exactly what to do. Wait, I did not. I'm so silly. Money. Was that it? All right. Wasted some moves, so that's fine. Is that? No way. That can't be the case. Wow. If that's how much money I got out of doing that, then wow, I'm not doing that again where you're doing small rooms. I've done it before and I felt like it. I don't think I've ever seen it where it had like one pile of 4 and one pile of 1, but maybe it is just kind of random. I don't know. Bad luck. All right. I'll use the spare bedroom. Why not? Extra moves. We got the moves. Okay. You know what? Let's do a wild berry. Oh, that's right. I don't get to pick what it ends up being. Oh, no. It just is wild. Oh, no. Well, I got a shovel. That's cool. I got a key. We got a battery pack. We got a gem. We got another gem. We got to open this guy, which means that another one's going to show up at the front, right? Keys. Beautiful. Ooh, nice. Oh, I haven't been writing down the chess piece. It's so easy to forget. I'm glad that this is sitting right in front of me. Is there always a treasure chest up here? Or a treasure map? Goodness. Okay. So neat. All right. So, we're going to take a moment. Let's hit tab. All right. In the attic. So we're on square. I need to actually use my digits. So we're going to do, I'm going to just do like numbers ascending. So the way I'm going to describe this is going to be, I guess, no. We'll go A and A, right? Whatever. It doesn't matter. This is just for me. This is just for my sake. All right, so we're going to do numbers up the side here. 6, 8, 9, and then A, B, C, D, A. So for me, that would be on 3C. It is a bishop. And for right now, I mean, I guess it's white, but I'm just going to, gotta just kind of say gray, to be honest. But I'll say, yeah, white/gray. Because I don't know what is going to matter. Because tonally, if the yellow is a very cream yellow, then that's definitely supposed to be black. But I legit, in this lighting, I cannot tell. Okay, I think I opened everything. Okay, I got that chess piece. So, back into the spare bedroom. You've got So that's a lamp, but it also looked like it could be a pawn, which is funny. But I don't see one in here. That's not to say that there couldn't be, but I don't see one in here. So then I guess I'll also write, so bishop with gray, and I'm also going to write attic. Attic. I'm trying to be like, what information could be useful? Because I don't know what could be useful, you know? All right. In the main hallway, I don't believe there is a chest piece. Oh, hey, look, a chest. And watch what's going to happen when I open this chest. Another chest is going to spawn. Okay. Give me all these things. Hold on a sec. All right, open that one. Sorry, I'm going to have to take constant breaks. We're having a family emergency going on, so I just got to be paying attention to my chats. All right, there we go. And another one. All right, and so this should not spawn a new one. That should have been the last ones. Look at all of that I got out of there. Beautiful. I love that. That was just a cascade of wondrousness. So very important what ends up on this side. Otherwise, we will find ourselves very quickly doomed. All right, cool. Pool. Great way to start. Let's just get this one out of the way. That's right. I thought I left the pool empty, but I must not have. But 2 more chests in there. So, oh gosh, I keep doing it. Stop and look for chess pieces, my friend. But maybe they are only in a limited set of rooms, and I just always forget to pay attention to which ones they're in, and just in my mind, I assume they're in every room. All right, what can we get here? I like the bedroom. I think we'll go with that. Yeah. Breakfast nook also does give me moves. So like the bedroom is going to give me 5 because of the sleeping mask. The nook is going to give me like 10, I think, from the bacon and eggs. Maybe not that many. But also is going to give me a key. Actually, I'll take the nook. I'll take the nook for now. Okay. Let's look for a chest piece. Oh, there's some monies. Oh, that's right. I did get the metal detector. Hell yeah. I forgot about that. Okay. Don't see a chess piece. Oh, wait, there we go. A rook. White rook. So let's... in the lower left corner, so we're going to say rook, comma, nook, white. Okay. Because I know that there's that chessboard down below that I can mess with. There's chessboards everywhere, right? We know that the chess pieces matter. There's just so many little things to keep track of, y'all. It's wild. But we're getting there, y'all. We're getting places. All right, I gotta go with the West Wing. I need to be able to keep going forward as much as possible. Okay. Well, this room, it should be easy to see if there's a chess piece in it. You'd think. You know, we could open up them windows, you know? I guess now there's the whole story of it's like boarded off on the west. It's right that there's like all that narrative behind all this. Ooh, let's do the secret passage. Let me get some greenery on this side. I got a shovel. All kinds of reasons. All kinds of reasons. All right. Chess piece up here. Black pawn. And I could be missing some. I'm fully aware that I could be missing some. Okay. Pawn. Comma. Secret passage. Black. See, so now, after having looked at the 2 that I've seen, I do think the one in the attic was probably white. Well. It's so hard. I don't know. It's like in the exact, like, tone that confuses me. All right. Courtyard's not a bad place to start. Oh, but this one is free. So I think I'll do that, actually. We already know I can get a room to my right through the foundation as long as I get into the foundation from the West Wing Hall or the pool, which I'll just make sure to really work towards. I got some redraws. Ooh, the hammer! Awesome. I mean, it's a little bit late in terms of some of the chests that I opened, but it's fine. Oh. Metal detector. So the metal detector really only seems to pick up on money and keys. There we go. So it'll pass up on gems. It'll pass up on all kinds of stuff. So you can't just rely on it to find you everything. It's more about like, oh, you missed something. Okay. I never really sit and just like look, you know? Just look. Let's get a nice little shot here from the veranda. I'd love a veranda. I'd love a home with a veranda. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? We got nice greenery and stuff like this though in Oregon. All over the place. I did grow up like in a forest. Okay. Well, let's go with the observatory. I'm okay with it. I didn't see a chess piece in there, did I? Although I think green rooms might always be the exception. Anyway, so we have got a knight. I'd call that white. So we are on 5A. So we're going to go, that is a knight. White. Comma, obs. I don't think the room matters. I think it's just the position within the house that matters. So I think every room has places where the chess pieces can spawn, and I think that when they're in that right position, they will spawn there. And so it's like, that's why it always feels like there's chess pieces in every room. It's just because, you know, frequently you will put a room down somewhere where a chess piece will be. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, lots of things. Okay. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. Apples are extra delicious. I think this one's a gem. And then the slices moves. Yeah, all right. I mean, nothing bad. And green rooms are more likely, so I'll probably get something out of the out of that one. All right. I'll take it. Okay. Keys. Hitting the locked door zone. Ooh, the pump room. It's going to really shut me off. I do have 7 keys, though. Like, do I say, hey, maybe this run that I'm currently on, we kind of aim a little less, you know? Let's see what happens right here. And I will do everything I can. Oh, I said everything I can, but mostly everything I can. Hee hee. Well, the outcome from the gymnasium. -2 every time. Oh, but I turned it off, so there's not going to be any negative. It's just me getting the red room. But yeah, I had the utility closet, so we're fine there. Okay, so the run is not ended. It's not in a great position. But let's do the thing. Let's drain the reservoir. All the way down. So, first things first, kitchen is connected to your 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are connected to this guy. So we want, oh, I want to pump out of the reservoir, right? Into, oh, hold on. So this one's going to be down like that. And then I need this guy going into that. And then I need this guy going out like that, right? Yeah, okay. And then I should be able to click over to the kitchen. It'll drain into the kitchen. I can click back over to the reservoir. And then I need to swap sides and then do the same for the fountain back and forth, right? I like how simple it has become for me to be able to do this just by getting that extra water out of there. Oh, it's incredible. And I don't think that I'll ever need to mess with that anymore. I don't think I'll ever need to bring that water back in. Maybe I will. Maybe there's going to be a thing where it's like, oh no, you need to fill every inch of water. Entirely possible. But I don't think it'll be an issue. And I need to get, what, 1 out, 2 out? Of course. So then we go this way. And I want to do this. Then we switch to this. Then we switch to this. Yeah. So drain the tank into the fountain. Not a huge deal. Then I'm filling the fountain back up. Right? We got ways in there. And then we go like you. And you. And you. Okay. All right, so got a reservoir drained. So I'm cool with. I want to go around to the West Wing Hall. Let's see if I can get a room that puts me into the foundation, and then I can just go down from there. And yeah, and so we'll see. From there, we'll see. Okay, now I don't think there can be chess pieces in here. But yeah, because I have 7 keys, I'm like, I'd be willing to, let's waste them. Let's really see what's going on down there and, you know, assess. Could be a shorter run, but it would be an informative one. Okay. And no chess pieces in here, right? Okay. The den does not do it. Commissary does not do it. The vestibule could do it. But I want to... Let's do a redraw. Just let me curve to the left all safely and such. No? Well, workshop, I could combine my things together. I don't have to go into the foundation. It just saves me a ton of moves. All right, I'm going to do one more. Let's just do it. Gosh. You really had to do it to me. Okay. Well, I'll take security then, at least. Let's... Inventory. There's a fruit, a key, 4 coins, and 3 trunks. My goodness. Oh, that's right. The trunk's in the pool. Oh, I didn't drain the pool. I wonder if I could, though. At the same time as the reservoir. I don't think so. I think it's got too much space. Whoops. I always forget that I need to hit security menu, not just exit. Doot. All right, keycard system. Settings. Security level. Gonna set it to high. And then offline mode is gonna be set to unlocked. Okay. Cool. We're in a good spot there. Ooh, a banana. Okay. Why did fruit get spread? Because I don't have... Is the kitchen? Because I don't have the secret garden. Aha, here we go. There is a knight. Could be black, could be white. Because it's next to the white thing there, which is why it makes me think it's black. Kind of like what was up in the attic. Okay, what square am I on? 2B, so this is a knight. Comma. Security. And it is, I mean, I'm going to say gray. I'm going to say B gray, so gray, but I'm assuming B. But I think as I'm going here, I'm probably going to learn that, oh, no, if I thought it was gray, it was black. Okay, so then, we're going to just go ahead and, like, not worry about getting back up into the gymnasium and doing stuff. Maybe I will get to, but we're going to just take the long way down. I'm just trying to think if there is, because I'm not connected to the corridor. All right, we're going to take this way down, the long way, and then we'll come back up, and with whatever moves I have left, we'll do some other things. You know, the smarter way, I guess, no, not the smarter way, but the most efficient way would actually be to wait to do this. Go through the rest of the mansion and then come back later, because you've probably gained a lot more resources. You've gotten everything you're going to get out of the run, and you'll be better off for it. My thing is, I'll end up using all of my keys, and then I'll be like, oh no, I don't have keys to go try using keys down in the key place where I want the keys. You know what I mean? What you pointing at? He's pointing at something. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what's down here. Because I'm thinking maybe I can just open a bunch of them, and then it's just about learning, you know. Like, which ones have something, you know? Oh, goodness. Green memos are lies. We learned something about green memos at some point. I learned something about green memos at some point. We're going to do my picture taken. Gosh, I'm going to have to do something about all these pictures. At this point, it's like they're almost useless because I have too many. Just takes me forever to scroll through them. I need to compile my notes. Okay. The green memos and boxes near this box are both... Oh my god, y'all. It's a giant logic puzzle. Okay. So... here's what I'm going to do. This, the picture I just took, was in this box. All right? This is what we're doing now. This one... yeah, I can close it up like that. That'll do. It's from this box. Okay, I wonder if these are persistent. I wonder if these stay open through runs. I feel like stuff outside tends to. But we'll see. I might have to, like, you know, be like, oh, I need to get a run where I get the master key, or where I've, you know, gotten a laundry room where I can turn my gems into, like, 40 keys or whatever. Okay. A black box contains allowance tokens. Okay, but aren't red ones lies? We'll find out. Okay, and so that was on a red moon chest. Okay. So, what have we opened so far? Blue sun had a blue message in it. White squiggles had a green message in it. We've got the red curse, or the red chest with the moon on it. Yeah, red moon had a red one in it. Well, yeah, let's just go ahead and open the black one nearby. Okay, green message. The Sanctum key is not in a box. It is buried. Interesting. So maybe I should look around. Like, I don't know that these are true, right? Green ones, I feel like I learned somewhere that actually they're not to be trusted. But I'm gonna need to... oh, knocking these around. But I need to... I'll need to verify that. So, if it could be something that could be dug, I do have a shovel. I'm just gonna kind of, like, look around. Oh, hello! I mean, obviously open the one that's in the corner. This is handwritten. A box in the water contains 3 allowance tokens. Okay. And we're gonna close this, and that's to this one. Goodness. I'm gonna, like, make a map. Okay, but I need to leave them open. Always leave them open for myself. Okay, so it's talking about boxes in the water. What? I've got 2 keys left. I don't necessarily want to use all of my keys, right? Again, I'm just looking for potential dig spots. Because we know that, like, the dig spots can just be anywhere. They don't have to be visible to me. But it's like I have a shovel, right? So I know that it could work. So here's my thing. I feel like I remember reading it was like, so the red memos are lies, right? But then if you zoom in, if you have the magnifying glass and you read it, it says something like, except, gosh, see, there's totally something back there. Look at that. Look at that. Unless they're handwritten, or vice versa, unless they're typed. I don't remember which one it is. So, but part of me wants to believe it. And the thing about the key being buried, I mean, that makes sense. But okay, so this whole puzzle down here, this is all about finding the Sanctum key that's down here. So, or at least that's like one of the goals. So I'm going to open this black chest. If that one's lying and if that one's telling the truth and everything, then this one might have those allowance tokens in it, you know? No. The Sanctum key is in a blue box, but this should be a lie. So we're going to take a picture of that. So I am thinking that this is going to, every time this happens, or every time I come down here, I think I'm going to have to reopen all these. So my thinking right now, where are we at? We're at 40 minutes in. I will open, I'll open one last one. I'll just go ahead and use my key. We'll see where that leaves us. The Sanctum key is in a blue box. So if this is a lie because it's red typed, then the Sanctum key would not be in a blue box. So it would be in a white or a red one or a black one, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and open this guy. Whatever. It's next to me. And what do you say? Only one blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. Oh my God. But blue statements should be true. Okay. So, all right, now I know. Regular keys do work. I'm gonna need a bunch more. So if I can make my way further in, right, then great. I'm okay if this run ends prematurely, and I end up having to start over because now I have, you know, the knowledge that I should be getting a bunch of keys and coming down here, you know? And I will be very curious to know if the chests reset. That'll be the big one. Because if they reset, then I do think my best bet would be get a run where I can get to the showroom with a ton of money and buy the master key and then set that aside. Because I think the master key just opens every lock, right? I think so. I've never used it, so it might just be like it can only be used once, though, which would be terrible. All right. Well, there's only the one direction I can go. Let's, you know what? I'm gonna use a couple runs. Let's look for our chess pieces. You know, let's look for chess pieces. If I'm gonna be doing something, might as well. Okay. Any chess pieces in the kitchen? Huh? Any chess pieces in the kitchen? I can turn this guy on now, huh? Yeah. Okay. None there. Here we go. Oh. Where are you putting money? Oh, it did spawn money on the table and I just didn't even notice it. That's hilarious. Okay. So we've got, I never know which one's which. Is that the king? When it has the little cross on its head? What room are we in? Okay, so we're going to say black. So we're going to say king. And I'm going to put Q above that, so maybe it's the queen. This is the office, and it is black. Okay, so there's not other chess pieces, right? Because that would throw everything off. Okay. And then you, I don't think there can be chess pieces in that room. So, let's run back around. I'll go ahead and spend some money. Let's buy some food. Chef salad. How many green rooms do I currently have? Let's check. I think I only have one. So, not worth it. Let's buy some bananas. Let's just buy them bananas. Okay. Exit. Now, heading all the way across. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. And now I'll say this, like, if I can't get through the pool room or this next room and I need to get a key, but I don't have a key, it's like, okay, I could drain the pool, go to the pool, break open the chests, find keys in there, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I ain't doing that. No, there must have been a... Oh, hey, look at that. Okay. Well, we're fine. Look at that. We found a key just in time. Commissary, I could buy... I mean, A, I can keep moving forward. And B, I can, hopefully, buy some keys. I see some keys. All right. Oh, but they cost 10, and I used all my money. Ooh. Cool. Well, it's got to be the chapel, or I could go rando, but that's a little bit dangerous. Okay. Something's beeping. Money. Give me my money back. Darn. Well, can't afford keys. Let's see. We got a white bishop, I think, over here. So this is on row 5, or, yeah, row 5, C. And so this is, yeah, we're going to say white, and we're going to say bishop, comma, chapel, and it's white. Okay. Because I think that there's that board down below that I'm going to need to, what do you call it? Mess with the outside in the down below where there's like the weird, I'm trying to describe it and it's like I don't know how to describe it. The weird like circular, it's in the middle of like a little sanctum, but not the sanctum. But the chessboard that's down there. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you've been here for a bit, and if you don't, you'll see it eventually. But I think, you know, like I said, I kind of want to end this run and then start up another one so that I can just keep pushing forward. Like I've already lost on the key situation. I don't want to mess with the pump room because the moving back and forth is going to go ahead and cause me enough friction. So we're just going to go ahead and end this day now. And we'll see if the next run isn't super long, then I will connect it to this one. And so you'll just have a long episode. If the next one is super long though, then this will be the end of this one. So hopefully, we at least unearthed some information about what's going on down below. We're looking for the Sanctum key. We got stuff going on there. I was able to get some good stuff. We got the shovel, we got the hammer, got the detector. It's just, I got, you know, into some troubles over here, with this stuff. And I don't think... Yeah, the treasure would be up in here. So yeah, we're stuck. We're stuck. That's okay. Anyway, so let's end the day. Let's see what happens. Yes, I would like to call this day. I would like to call this day. Today, this day, I would like to call it. For what is this day? It is a day. All right. Charming cottage. Look at that cute little place. Sweet little modest manor. That's what that is. Only a quaint little 20 rooms. All right, let's exit. Let's save and continue. Let's keep this going. I love this game. I love this game so much, y'all. I have had such a blast playing it. Slowly unwrapping this. Like... And I appreciate y'all's patience. I understand for a lot of y'all, it is infuriating seeing me run past the same stuff so many times, smash my head against the same puzzles that you already know the answers to, and you're like, no, Bryce, it's so much simpler than that. No, what are you doing? No. You know? But we will get there and it will be glorious. Okay. I would like to go down into the basement and see about... the reservoir, just to see if those chests are still unlocked. Let's do the tool shed. Let's do the tool shed. Oh, that's right, and I still have the wild berries situation. All right, we got a lockpick and a shovel. Shovel's great to start with. Lockpick, you know, it can be great. Sometimes it does great. Sometimes it does absolutely nothing. I have gotten the wrench once. Just one time. It's less crucial for me now because I already accomplished the pump situation. But for real, I saw it that one time. It's wild to me that I only saw it once. And I'm not sure. That may have been on the one episode that crashed. Am I right? Did y'all... Let me know in the comments, did y'all get to see the wrench? Because I do believe it has been one time and one time only I've gotten it. So for those who don't know, the wrench is an item that allows you to adjust the rarities of mechanical rooms when you pull them, but permanently adjust those rarities. Oh, they're open. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, cool. We will peel away at that little part of the onion slowly over time. Let's go ahead and let's open up the door to the antechamber. We're already down here. Might as well waste an extra 4 moves. I do think in the future, I should do this from the foundation. I don't need to do it right away. And I say that because it does waste a lot of extra moves. Doing it the way I am right now. But I needed to check the reservoir. I needed to know. Boom. Oh. So we know that the different Sanctum keys are in the different areas. And I'll say, by the way, people oftentimes will remind me of like notes and things that I have. Like, for example, the note where it says where all of the different levers are. I know that note exists. In that instance, I'm just being too stubborn to take the time to go and look. But like, I know that we pretty much know where to find most things. Like, we actually have the note that also tells us how to, where to find all the Sanctum keys, which I should do a little more, focus a little bit more on that, I think, as well. Maybe I should pull that up here in a second. For me on my end, I'm going to probably take a quick little break here in a second. I need to get something to drink. I need to I got to do some things, you know? It's a day. I got stuff going on. Like I said before, this may be the beginning of a new episode, or this may be a previous episode. I don't know if it's in the middle of the episode, whatever. But we got a family emergency going on, so it's a lot of just like, you never know when we're gonna have to drop everything. So you work around it. Okay. Let us continue forwards. Let's go ahead and grab the spare bedroom. Part of me is like, but I want to make sure to curve over towards the foundation more so than anything. Oh, and I want to be paying attention to chess pieces. Let's make sure to pay attention to chess pieces. It is so hard to pass this up. I don't want to waste the gems for the office. Because we only have the 2. It's a little early to do that. Gymnasium off, garage on. Nope, come on. Boop, boop. And then the key card system off. So now we just need to get to security or get to a computer, because now that I know that I have the breaker box, I have a little more incentive to do that. Okay, chapel can turn, secret passage. I can pick what goes from here, but then I've fully blocked off this zone. I guess unless I get something there. Chapel blocks it off the other way, though. So, I mean, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to end up just picking a hallway. So let's do the corridor. Yeah. My thought being, I can turn into the foundation. Yeah, we can do this. And I think that's a good call. Yeah, let's do that. From the foundation, I can go down, I can go up. All right, real quick. I'm just looking on my map right now. Where am I out on my map? Okay, going into the bedroom. If things are consistent, where the attic was before, there should be a bishop, and it should be gray/black. No, there is a pawn. There is a white pawn. So then this has become a bit of an issue. If I marked it correctly on the previous one, then this is very confusing. I may have marked it incorrectly. So right now, I am just going to, on my side of my notes, I'm going to write 3C, which is that square. I'm going to write bedroom. I'm going to write pawn, white, question mark. And as we go through the other rooms, we're going to see if those ones are also inconsistent and wrong. And if they are, then back to the drawing board, y'all. I'm going to have to rethink how this puzzle works. Because then it's got to be like... Yeah, I don't even know. Okay, let's dig some stuff. Ooh, wonderful. Okay, another key. Nice. Hey, give me a trillion keys. Let's do the dang thing. All right. An old rusty nail. All right, all right. Oh, did I get that one? I did. Okay. All right. Security. It's good. Doesn't turn out from here, but none of them do, and I don't want to waste that. So cool. We'll get our security. Then that means I can do an experiment from here. So let's do that for sure. Estate inventory. Is there anything down there right now? No. Cool. Good to know. Then keycard system. And we go settings. And we go security high. And then offline mode. Unlocked. And there we go. And there we go. Okay. Then, I guess back up this way through the foundation. Oh, hold on. Are there chess pieces in here? Oh, dang. I had the security room in this exact spot last time, so this doesn't give me any information. Okay. We're going through. Let's see what we can get here. Okay, just popped away real fast. I think probably the conference room. I think this one gives me the best bet. Like that, it'd be that or the chapel. Chapel definitely gets me going north, but I don't think, I think this gives me the chance of going along the western side as well. I just have to, you know, curve around a little bit. Let's do the conference room. Let's do the conference room. And then it helps for a couple things later on, you know, sometimes. All right, so what space am I in on the map? Did not find a chess piece here last time. As far as I can tell, as far as I remember. What did you say? Safe code 9. I'm always very curious about this one in particular. Maybe it's upside down. Maybe it's 3806, you know? It's just such an interesting little lie, if it's a lie. Which so far, to our experience, it has been. But it's an interesting little lie. Can't seem to be able to pick that lock. We're gonna wait for now. Oh, goodness. Wow. Trophy room. It's just so expensive. Okay. What do we got in here? First things first. Chess piece. Black pawn. Okay, so what square am I in? Okay, so last... No. Okay. Different square. Different square. Last time I was not here, I was in the one above this. So this is... Was it a black pawn? Black pawn. So we're going to say pawn. Comma. Then we're going to say funeral parlor. And we're going to say black. Okay. We only have the one red room for now, but the true boxes are both empty. The false boxes are both true. Well, that can't be true. A false box can't be true. So this is a false one. The gems are in the blue box. The true boxes are both empty. Well, then this is a lie. The gems are in the blue box has to be true, right? Because this can't be true. Falseness can't be, or truth can't be false, right? So you can't say the false boxes are true because then they would be true boxes, no longer false boxes. So you're a liar. You say the true boxes are both empty. So if you are telling the truth, then you are empty. And this one says the gems are in the blue box, which so it would mean that this one would have to be lying. But if it's lying, then there's not true boxes. So there's not both. Because if this one's lying, then they're both lying, and therefore there's not true boxes. They cannot both be empty. So it's in the blue box. Okay. But we're going to wait for now. Okay. Hallway. Yeah. Give me a key. I haven't done an experiment yet, have I? I didn't do it when I was in security. Let's go back and do that before I go any further. I fully forgot to run an experiment from here, but I really should. Better late than never. Logging the network. Swan song. Boop, 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 boop. Remote access. View active terminals. And let's head on over to the lab. Yes. This ability is so powerful. We're obviously a very long way away from this, but there is a beat it in 1 day challenge. Beat it day 1 challenge, which is wild to me. But there's a trophy related to that. So eventually I'll try that, but oh my gosh. By beat it, I mean reach room 46. Okay, so. Experiment. Continue. Whenever you draft a shop, when drafting, if you draw a drawing room, when you draft an archive, add 3 aquariums, small chest, a letter will be delivered. Let's do, when you draft a shop, add a small chest to the entrance hall. Simple but effective. Okay. Exit. All right. Now, back. Hold on. Yeah. Up through the foundation, to the right, through the conference room, up into the hallway. Okay. And in the hallway, I should look around for chess pieces. I'm so concerned, curious, baffled. Okay, so we know we've got this guy. Okay. Any chess piece? Don't see any chess pieces. Okay. Let's go this way first. Lockpick it! Well, super helpful. Could grab the silver key, observatory, chapel. I kind of feel like I need to grab the chapel. Save the gem and, do we lose a little bit of money? Sure, but we got plenty. And it lets me continue in this direction. Okay, so it's the white bishop again, but the chapel's in a different place. So it is based on the room itself. So this changes everything. Because if it's Bishop White Chapel, and that was on this level, but it was over where the hallway is last time. So I'm going to write it down again. Bishop, Chapel, White. So, because there's not canon locations. So then this is going to have to be... Well, it's going to have to reference these in some way. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out which rooms have all the different pieces in them, right? No. I was having a thought, like, oh, maybe we need to arrange the rooms based on which piece they would be on a board, but it's not a normal chessboard, so that wouldn't work. Okay. Gotta be the West Wing Hall. Okay, now. No chess piece in here again. So it's room-based. It's room-based. Okay. Curiouser and curiouser. Let's keep going. I was like, I could just do the 2 items and just, you know, say screw it, but we'll see. Gem. Let's do the courtyard because it should have some diggy spots, right? And I've got the shovel. Hey, and the metal detector. All right, that should pay for coming in here. Okay, we got the coin. Okay, trash, we love it. All right, give me something nice. The drawing room. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try something. We're gonna try something, okay? So, I believe it has to do with small gates, all right? We had the message forever ago. If we count small gates, 8 gates, make 8 safes, right? Whatever, or break 8 safes, crack 8 safes. I believe I said this. I believe I literally said this as a thing in an early episode. And I'm so not going to comb through all the footage to look at it. I'm pretty sure I said, oh, I wonder, gates, and I'm pretty sure somebody told me, no, Price, you're overthinking it. So if it's that, I'm going to lose my marbles. But I've been reading y'all's comments. Y'all are basically making me, you're like, you were so close. It's the answers are in the paintings. It's in the rooms. So it's in the room. So we're going to do this again. I thought I had done this, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to say 8 on this wall. Now, it might not be per wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be 4 here. Then over here, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it would be 0, right? So it would be 0, 7, 4, 8 is what the like numbers would be. So let's play around with it. 0, 7, 4, 8. Enter. Okay, so then let's try. I think I might have done this before. So then 4, 8, 7, 0. Then 8, 0, 7, 4. Maybe 0, 8, 7, 4. 0, 8, 4, 7. 0, 7, 4, 8. No. 7, 4, 8, 0. Okay, so not that. You look at it again. I'm noticing this man walking in this, like going in this direction, and then they're going in that direction. Does that matter? Okay, 2, 3, 2. It's like... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 small gates there. Oh, and we have a chess piece over here, which is a drawing room. This is a pawn. White. Drawing room. Okay. Because that's also a small gate, right? So then I guess let's pick other sets, right? So there's 3 sets of small gates. There's also small gates that go left and right. So let's start with left and right. Okay. So... Well, actually, maybe I should just... Well, no. Okay. So, we've got 1 small gate going left. 2, 3, 4, 5 going left. 6 going left. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. 13. 13? Oh my gosh, I just had another idea. Oh my gosh. Then right facing. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Is that right? No. Might have counted some wrong. No, so then how about... No, then how about... Okay, so another idea I just had is count the number of small gates, as in like literally the small paintings, right? Just the number of small paintings that there are. So like, but like what would you count as small? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Gosh, I know I'm close. Y'all have made it clear that I'm very close. It has to do with these. There's something I'm missing. There's just something I don't understand. And I think what it is it's a category issue of I can't collapse these into categories that seem to equate to numbers. I just don't. The only other thing I think of is it's just the ones of the ladies, right? So it could just be about her. So 1. How many are facing left? 2. All right, so there's 2 facing left, and there's 1, 2. There's just 2 facing right. There's 2 and 2, you know? So it'd be like, oh, 202, you know? Or just 0004? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Whatever it is y'all think makes sense here does not make sense to me. And it's frustrating because at this point, I know that it's solvable within this room. Y'all have made it clear that it's solvable within this room, but I just don't... So I'm looking at, like, if you look at these, if you just kind of squint, I feel like you can see which paintings are the small paintings. If you just kind of like look at them in relative to the other ones, but like maybe that's like 4, 2, 3, 5, or something like that effect or something. Let's see. No. Or it's like, because I could also see it being, see, like this, to me, these all feel medium, but they also feel like they could be small. So it feels like there could be like 4 or 5 of them here, right? Then over here, I see a line of 4 of them there, and I see 2 here, and I see 3 there, and I see 5 there, but this could be 4. Yeah, I don't know, man. But it's small gates. It has to do with, you know, these. All right, how many? So we said that there are 2 and 2 when it comes to the ladies facing left and to the right. And then as far as like the little dudes, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them facing one way, which is to the left. And then we have 1, 2, wait, hold on. Yeah. So then we have, wait, now my brain broke. We started with y'all. Okay. By turning, it like completely confuses me, but it's like, no, those guys we started with. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. So let me count those again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9, 10, 11. Why did I do it the other way? Okay. So that definitely changes things up. Because that would be... Okay, interesting. So then that would be like 15 and 4, right? There's only 4 of the ladies in like total. So then maybe something like 4, 15. Oh! Yeah! Oh! Oh, good night. Oh, man. Y'all. Finally. Okay, I just want to say, I said early on when I learned the message about small gates, I was like, I wonder if it's speaking about small gates, like small, like steps, like walking. And I swear somebody said something. And this may have been just a small conversation I had with somebody that like there was a small thing that I misinterpreted, but I fully was off that train of thinking because I thought someone had told me you're on the wrong track. So I stopped thinking about the small gates a long time ago because I thought someone had told me that that was wrong. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of leeway there because I probably would have gotten this a little bit earlier had I not been thrown off the trail. But I did it, and I didn't look up the answer, and I'm so thrilled right now. Okay, I'm riding high. Let's check out letter number 6. I guess I should probably actually take photos of like the front of it. And it's always, the handwriting's always different. It's always from a different person. So April 15th, there you go. That's a date. Okay. Oh my God, y'all, I got it. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel, the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-seared plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this, or everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. I, of course, write you all this in hope that I can set your mind at peace. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of this one. When imagining the worst case scenarios. Not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the day pass by more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I have already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Built up room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags. A compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again. Your Uncle Herbert. Okay. So Uncle Herbert's the original Red Prince, maybe? Okay. Dude. Okay. Cool. Oh, I did it. April 15th. My goodness. My goodness. Okay. Now. Wow. My brain is now fried. Okay. We continue forward. We are heading through the West Wing Hall now. Oh, y'all, I can't believe I did it. I can't believe it. I just needed to bash my head against it for a little while. Lockpick Kit. You have done nothing for me, Lockpick Kit. All right, the den. Gotta be the den. Okay. We're looking to get as many keys, and yes, I saw the chess piece. As many keys as we possibly can so we can go and open more of the foundation stuff. If I have a bunch of money and I find a locksmith, then I'm going to just buy a bunch of keys and we're going to head down there. Okay, so I need to stop caring about the square that I'm in, but I'm going ahead and marking that too. Where did my pen just go? Oh, gosh, I just had it too. Okay, so we are in the 6th row. We are in the den. We have a pawn. It is white. Okay. So my thing is, like, now that I'm getting all this kind of info, y'all, I'm like, I need to, flippin', I need to make a spreadsheet. Like, I don't want to be doing like alt tabbing and all that kind of stuff while I'm playing this, but it's at the point now where I'm like, I kind of need to. Let's see. Let's keep it going forward, I think. Ooh, what did I say before? What did I say before? The study has, you know, a lock I want to, or a safe I want to try and open, but I mean, I just mentioned if I come across here, you know, and then should I get a special key? I have 10 keys now. I could get 3 more or a special key that we don't know what it's going to be. Let's grab the special key. What if it happens to be a Sanctum key somehow, you know? Probably not. I assume that they don't make those. But, yeah. All right. I don't hate it. Can't do it there, but if I do end up going to this side and doing stuff, then we can do that. Right now, I'm telling you, I'm going straight down. We're heading into the foundation, and we are... heading on down into the reservoir. I'm opening those things. That's just gonna happen. I'll go ahead and we'll see what door we get here. Let's wild card it. We've got the entrance hall way down there as well. We have another way. Which one's this? The rotunda. Okay. Again, I'm not gonna head in. Might as well not waste the move. But if I come back, I can do that. And if I come up from the entrance hall, I can know that no matter what, I can connect to the rotunda. Okay. 2 red rooms. I'm heading down. There's a part of me that's like, why risk it? Why risk it? I don't need the gems. You could be wrong. But I could call my shot. You're a liar, you're a liar, you're telling the truth. The gems are in the blue box. Hell yeah. Confidence. Okay. Nice. And so because I was able to come to here, to the foundation, I actually will probably be able to get up and use at least a good portion of my moves to do things. The question will be, do I go back down to the entrance hall and work up from there, or do I work up from the nook, or from the rotunda here? And I think when I come back up, I do think it'd make sense to go down to the entrance hall, right? I don't have any reason to, like, rush to try and get to room 46. And it seems to me like because we've used that specific Sanctum key already, that we're not going to get it again in that room. So it's just like, oh, do you want to go get the blue crown? And if you're like, oh, I want to go get the blue crown, you're like, oh, I want to go get the blue crown to put into my coat check. Okay, so I've got a lot of keys, maybe not enough to open them all, but certainly enough to open many. Let's keep opening some in the water here, because one of them may have a bunch of, what do you call them? Come on. Allowance tokens. I was hoping it would let me try and use my lockpick. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay. The box containing allowance tokens is marked by this, but you're a liar, right? Which means it would be in one that's not marked by that, right? So it's like you can always draw these conclusions in that way. So if I'm thinking that the stuff is in the water, I should, on the next one I pick, I should pick one that's not that simple. So I could pick you. I shouldn't pick you. I could pick you. I could pick you. I could pick you. So just that one is probably not the allowance tokens. Okay. I need to just, I'm not going to keep taking pictures of all these. The Sanctum key is not in a box in the water. Okay, so that guy I think is telling the truth. So for right now, I'm gonna move on from the water. I would like to get the Sanctum key if I can. Like, let's just be honest. So let's start here. Let's go from this one right here. Yo! This box contained a Sanctum key. It certainly did. Yo! All right, well, we'll head over there in just a moment. Let's use the rest of our keys. I'm basically abandoning the rest of this run. It's already going to be a super long one. All right, let's open up a bunch of these guys. Because I do think one of these is going to have the allowance tokens. Green memos in blue boxes are true. Okay. There they are! This box contained 3 allowance tokens! They look like the Avengers symbol. Okay. Do I think there's anything else in these chests down here? Like, I do think it's worth opening every single one of them. Just for lore and, you know, completion type reasons. Clearly there are, I don't know, I'm going to be left with like another 10 after I open these next 5, I think. So we'll open these ones back here. Because you never know if there's going to be some other valuable information. The pink boxes do not contain any prizes. You calling them pink? I mean, guess they are. Let's see. A prize is in a box marked by that. Was that the... was that what those were in? The allowance tokens? No, I don't think they were, actually. The Sanctum key is in a white box. No, it wasn't. So those guys, they sometimes tell the truth, is I think their situation. Blue is always true. Green is sometimes true. Is in a black box. See, you tell the truth. Last one? Last one. More than 2 boxes contain prizes. Okay, so now I know the rest of these don't have anything of value in them. I still want to open them nonetheless. It's just a thing. Okay. As you can see, I stopped taking pictures of all the messages when I realized they are pretty self-contained. But I've got another Sanctum key. So this time I want to open the Sanctum door all the way on the left. And I want to be being cute. Basically, I think you do want to do them in order. Like that's just going to be, you're going to be more likely to be able to, I think. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Don't know. I really wonder how I'm going to activate this thing. You know? Like it's got this little symbol here, which means, you know, that's going to show that it's activated and that'll let me go in there. But do I come back up here from something or, you know, that's where I'm at in my queries. Let's go ahead and open another one of these. And then I got to see like, yeah, I guess we'll see what the other, I'm assuming giant sigil things are like. Could be something else entirely. Yes. Okay. Similar. Very similar. Okay, this one, though, I've seen. I've seen this one everywhere with this central piece. Okay. Okay, let me look through my pictures. Because this is the one I've been looking for. Yes. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay, cool. 1 second. Okay, I've got it pulled up. We're going to try and make this thing work. So I think we have to start... I know that one does, like, meta control. Okay, so you're spinning the center bit. Yeah? Okay, so this one, I need it to look like the same symbol as what's in the middle. Okay, then I need there to only be 5 of them. Not like that. Not like that. They need to be in the other orientation. Okay, keep going. Oh, interesting that it actually rotates also those ones. So if it can only do it upside down. Okay, so we'll try it. No, that's the way. That's the way. Okay. So then this guy, you need to be dots. Like that. Okay. Then I need to be able to switch the edges. Yeah. Yeah. The dots now. Come on. There we go. Yo! A thing has been done. Oh, y'all. This episode has had events. The Morai box. Due to the overwhelming amount of artifacts bearing the Orinda Ares sigil that were destroyed after the war, Morai puzzles featuring the infamous black symbol are among the rarest and most valuable collectors can acquire. When black tiles are pressed, the entire row shifts to the right, as if on train rails. Oh. Okay, so we saw at one point that was black. Right? So I can't move these guys. So as you do it, it says it rotates it. Okay. So these guys are resetting right now. Okay. Oh. So right now these are resetting. Okay, so what do I think I want to do with the greens, though? Okay, so these, right now these are just resetting, but there was a moment when this one was black last time. Is that the only way to let it go? I still don't fully understand how, like, what am I doing here? Let me look at that picture again. It doesn't show me. Because on the other ones, maybe I just need to, like, get black in the corners. Like this. Yeah, that's what it's got to be. But then if it gets filled... Okay, I see. So if you're in the middle, I can swap the yellow out from the middle. I can push things by pushing across it, or does it just... No, you press black and it shifts the whole row. So then I want to do that. Okay, so then the yellow one, though, needs to get back through. Can the yellow one not shift back without... It can't go back down, so I can only use the yellow like 3 times. So I need to... Let's... Oh, but I have to use the yellow to start. So I have to do that. Because then I can shift that over, right? Oh, damn it. Once you shift the yellow, it just is forced into that position. Because this guy's right, this guy's right. Like, I'm seeing how to do it. Okay, hold on. Because I can swap the yellow out like that. I should be able to push it back like that. There we go. Oh, crap. Just not sure. Yeah. Okay. So start there. Okay. Boom. Is that right? Hell yeah. I kept trying to get the yellow in the middle. You don't have to get the yellow in the middle. You just need to get the blank spaces. That's some lore over there, I'm sure. You just need to get those blank spaces in the correct positions. Okay. Wow. I'm just, before I look at whatever all this lore is. Okay. So, we've got 3 little statues. I have to take some pictures. Oh man, if there's ever things that need to be documented, it's things like this that when you write it down, you can't fully describe what you're looking at, you know? This guy doesn't look like I could magnifying glass even if I wanted to, but what do we see here? We do see the one statue with a top hat overlooking a train. We see Reddington or Red something. I'm sure that I've seen the name of it somewhere before. Okay. Okay. So maybe that's what this sigil is for. Can't click this. The flags are black. Is there any symbol on them that I can see? No. All right. Black Bridge. All right, let me take a photo of this one as well. Okay, so I wonder if that stamp will go in our stamp collection. 8 realms in 8 months. The objective was simple enough, but in what order? What route? And where to start? Questions like these are the ones I tend to ignore, as planning has never been my strong suit. Well then, in the true spirit of adventure, I have departed, forsaking both map and plan. As it happens, the road has taken me south. It seems fitting to begin the journey by visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black in realm as it is in name, and a story I feel closely connected to. Okay! So, this definitely has to do with the map in room 46, and it's telling us the route that we're going to be traveling, and to put those pins in that map. That's absolutely what this is. So, and it makes sense because you go into room 46, that's what allows you to start coming into here, and then these are going to provide us the answers to solve the rest of the riddle up in room 46. And then it makes room 46 still the most important room in the house. Okay. Okay, sigil number 1 completed. We got some lore. We got an allowance token. I'm feeling good. We got, what, 4 allowance tokens today? We got some. We got a good amount. Okay. So then, I think yeah, I don't have this sigil yet, so I don't know what to do with that diamond one. So we just have to go along from there. Okay. Okay. This is one of them episodes, y'all. We're getting a lot of stuff done. Getting a lot of stuff done. I may have had to split this into pieces, because now that I've done all that, we still have 17 moves. I can go up into the house and maybe get a little bit more stuff done. But, y'all. Oh, solving that drawing room. Oh, solving that drawing room. Boy, oh boy. That is something. And then opening up all these chests. All right, we're good there. I mean, we haven't opened all of them, but we opened enough to find, I mean, the Sanctum key, which is probably the most important thing. And then the allowance tokens. And I believe the rest of the information I've gathered from those chests, that the rest of them are just going to be more messages. I'll eventually open them up again, like I said, just to do so. But I'm now okay with messing with the pump room and leaving the pool. Yeah, let's head down that way. Leaving the pool drained, and then trying to get the reservoir to the higher level, so I can maybe try the boat trick that I've been trying to make happen. Okay. Ooh, the casino. You do get a bunch of money when you go into the casino. I don't want to do the thing where I sit and play the casino for another 30 minutes just so I can get all the money in the world. Because y'all know I can do that. And I've already made this one recording slot take forever. You know what? You know what? I'm cool with this. A little bit of extra gems and money. like I said, we've already gotten a ton of stuff done in this episode, and now I will feel comfortable releasing this whole almost 2-hour episode as a single one, and y'all will get to see all that stuff instead of having to wait until the next one. I will run up to the rotunda, and we'll open whatever that door is. Basically... Oh, I forgot about this guy. Basically, if it's unlocked and I can open it and it'll give me something that's free that could potentially, you know, it's one of those situations. It's like, why not give it a shot? But I've locked down my money and my gems for next run, and you know, that's that. Boiler room, closet, nook. Oh, that's right. You can rotate the floor plans in this one. Let's just do a wild berry, because it could be anything. It could be an aquarium. And key. Okay. Zippity zap. Lockpick kit. Can't use my gems. Okay. Key. Wow, so many keys. Getting all of them. Watch me end up opening this entire place. Whatever, it's fine. I just need to use my wild berries. I don't know why I'm sitting here being all cute about this, you know? Wow, I love that it does that, though. I could see that it was this because it has to show me that it's got the claim ticket. Let's retrieve the silver key. Let's check the secret garden key. I think I like that better. Secret garden key just has such a specific use, you know? It's nice to be able to carry. Hey, look at that. Let's make our order. Beautiful. We'll have some stuff next time. This is great. This is great. Tons of stuff for next time. Yeah, what does it say down? There's something it says down here, I forget. But, okay. We've got a bunch of letters. I don't think I've gotten any more since then from before, but it's like, because they're just tips, I'm not like super concerned about getting them. But okay. That clears out. Oh, there is a room up by the den, actually. But, oh, I'm not going to make it there. Yeah, I'm not going to make it there. So, we're just going to go ahead and call it, y'all. Wow. Tons of stuff done. Tons of stuff done. Huge run. Huge run. Massive. Love it. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and call this one a day. It's been a long one already, and we accomplished several things. The most important one being solving that gosh darn drawing room. I am over the moon. Y'all, I'm going to be riding that high for a while. But, okay, going forward, I need to revisit the note about where the different Sanctum keys are, because I need to now start kind of hunting those down. Sigil stuff. Gotta figure out the chess pieces, which now it's like, because I think it's tied to rooms, now that's throwing me through a huge loop. So I'm gonna have to rethink about that. About how to... I don't know, how to derive specific locations based on that. I don't know. It's interesting. It's an interesting question. But that'll have to be something that I deal with at a later date. Because otherwise, it's like... So here's the potential. This is what I hope it's not. Because otherwise, it's concerning. Is that... I will need to place all the rooms that have chess pieces onto this board, right, onto the map, and then, using the information I have about which rooms have which chess pieces, map that onto the chessboard and place those pieces in those positions to where those rooms are. So, I don't think there's a whole chessboard, though. Or a whole chess set. Which then to me says maybe I need to, oh. Okay. Well, there's not a whole chess set as far as I know, so I won't need to like pay attention to each one. I should figure out which chess pieces exist for me to mess with and pay attention to which rooms those are in. And then maybe I just need to map it to those specific rooms, and maybe it's a smaller amount. The other idea I just had is maybe there are multiple chessboards throughout the manor that actually have pieces on them in certain positions, and I need to translate that to the oddly shaped other map board, right? And maybe that would do it. I'm going to be paying more attention to chess-related things. Let's put it that way. Chess-related things. Anyway, y'all, got a bunch of stuff done. Super stoked about this episode. It was way too long, so I'm going to go ahead and say thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. But most importantly, have a wonderful rest of your day. I've been Bryce, and I will see y'all next time. That means tomorrow.